Lesson 3. Dive into Tableau environment. In the previous lesson, you learned about Tableau Desktop and its applications. This lesson will help you get familiar with the Tableau Desktop interface. You will further understand various Tableau terminologies and learn how to create basic views to analyze data. Now that you've learned how to install Tableau Desktop in the previous demo, let me show you the different methods to open Tableau Desktop. Method 1. To open Tableau Desktop, you can double-click a Tableau workbook or bookmark file. Method 2. Drag a data source, such as an Excel or Access file, onto the Tableau icon or the application window. Method 3. You can double-click the Tableau icon on your desktop. Method 4. Click the Start icon, click All Programs, and select Tableau 10.1. This will display the start page of Tableau Desktop. Before exploring the tool, let us understand certain terms that will help you get familiar with the tool. Worksheet. A worksheet possesses a single view including shelves, legends, and the data pane. Workspace. A workspace consists of menus, toolbars, cards, and shelves along with one or more sheets. These terms will be explained in the further demo in detail. Dashboard. A dashboard is a collection of views from multiple sheets. Story. A story is a designed workflow or sequence of worksheets or dashboards that represent meaningful information flow. Workbook. A workbook can contain any type of sheets such as a worksheet, a dashboard, or a story. Now that you're aware of the various methods of opening Tableau Desktop, let us walk through and get familiar with the Tableau Desktop interface. On opening Tableau Desktop, the first page to get displayed is the Start page. This page is divided into 3 sections: Connect, Open, and Discover. As the name suggests, the Connect pane is used to connect to data from various sources, be it Excel, Access, a text file, or from a server that houses the data. You can view recently opened workbooks as well as a few already provided sample workbooks in the Open pane. For the first time when you start using Tableau Desktop, the Open pane will be empty. The Open pane also displays 3 sample workbooks for you to explore. You can go through the content available from the Tableau community using the Discover pane. You can participate in forums, watch training videos, and read blogs. There's a lot to learn, so ensure that you do visit this pane regularly. Let us see how to import a data from an Excel file. From the Connect pane, click Excel. Select the sample superstore from the en_us-us folder. As soon as you connect to the data source page is displayed. This page consists of a data source tab that allows you to access the data source page from any location in the workbook. The left pane displays details of the data from the connected data source. The canvas area, right here, is used to specify the type of join between tables in the data source. The preview grid placed at the bottom of the canvas area gives a preview of the fields contained in the data source and allows you to make general modifications in it. Assume you want to analyze the data of the orders tables. For this, you will need to drag the orders table to the canvas area. Notice that as soon as you drag the orders table to the canvas area, all the fields present in this table are displayed in the preview grid. Clicking the Manage Metadata tab displays all the fields as rows. This helps to quickly examine the structure of the data source. You can format the fields by right-clicking the required field and select from the various options. Now that you have understood the interface of the data source page, how about touring the Worksheet interface? Clicking Sheet 1 tab located at the bottom of the data source page, will direct you to a new worksheet. The worksheet consists of the following. Data pane. This pane displays the data sources and the data fields present in your workbook. It is organized into areas such as dimensions, measures, sets, and parameters. Dimensions contain data such as text and dates. Measures are fields that contain numbers. Sets are custom fields that define a subset of data based on some condition. Parameters are dynamic values that you can use to replace constant values in calculations, filters, and reference lines. We will discuss all of these in details in the further chapters. Clicking the View Data icon beside the dimensions will display all the rows and columns present in the data source. The Find Field icon will allow you to find any field present in your data source. You can keep your field present in your data source organized using the arrow icon besides dimensions. You can also create a calculated field or a parameter using this icon. Wondering what these two tabs in the data pane are? You can toggle between Data pane and Analytics tab. Analytics pane. The Analytics pane provides quick and easy access to common analytic features such as adding reference lines, box plots, trend lines, forecast, total, and other items in your view. Toolbar. You can quickly access common tools and actions from the toolbar such as undo, redo, save, and so on. Let us get familiar with each tool present on the toolbar. Tableau icon. This icon navigates to the start page. Undo and redo icons. The undo icon reverses the most recent action in the workbook, while the redo icon repeats the last action you reversed with the undo button. Save. This saves the changes made to the workbook. New data source. Clicking this icon opens the Connect to Data page where you can create a new connection or open the saved connection from your repository. Pause auto updates. This icon allows you to turn off the automatic updates of your view, and you can then update your view manually. Run updates. This runs a manual query of the data to update the view with changes when automatic updates are turned off. New worksheet. This icon will help you create a new worksheet, dashboard, or story. Duplicate worksheet. This will create a new worksheet containing the exact same view as the current sheet. Clear. This icon is used to clear the current worksheet. Swap rows and columns. This icon moves the fields onto the rows and to the column shelf and vice versa. Sort ascending. This applies a sorting of selected fields in ascending order based on the measures in the view. Sort descending. This applies a sorting of the selected field in descending order based on the measures in the view. Highlight. Clicking this icon will turn on highlighting for the selected sheet. It will also help you define how to highlight the values on your view. Group members. This icon helps you to create a group by combining selected values. Show mark labels. This switches between showing and hiding mark labels for a current sheet. Fix axis. This will allow you to display a specific axis range or a dynamic axis as per the requirements. Fit. This will allow you to size your view within the application window. Show hide cards. This will allow you to show or hide the specific card in a worksheet. Presentation mode. This will show the view in a full screen mode and will hide all the cards and shelves. Through with this section, let's proceed further. Right here, we have the column shelf, row shelf, pages pane, filters pane, marks card, and the show me section. Let's talk about these in detail. Column shelf. When you add a field to this shelf, it automatically creates a column of table. Row shelf. When you add a field to this shelf, it automatically creates a row of table. Pages pane. This shelf allows you to break a view into a series of pages for better analysis of the data in a view. Filters pane. This shelf allows you to specify which data to include and exclude. Marks card. Dragging the field to this card describes how they appear in the view. Show me. The Show Me section displays alternative ways to visualize your data. It looks at the combination of measures and dimensions that you have selected and interprets what chart types displays the data more effectively. By now, you must be familiar with the Tableau interface. How about creating a basic view? First of all, let's understand what is a view. A view is a single data visualization which may include text table, bar chart, line chart, etc. collectively. So let's see how to create a basic view. Drag the category dimension to the rows shelf. This will display all the products in the rows. Drag the quantity measure to the column shelf. This will display the quantity of each category of product. When the Marks card drops-down menu is set to automatic, Tableau automatically selects the best mark type for your data view. You can change this mark type as per your requirement. Let us see how placing fields in the mark shelf changes your view. Drag the category dimension into the color mark property. This will display each category of product with different colors. Let's talk about these in detail. Column shelf. When you add a field to this shelf, it automatically creates a column of table. You can also assign a color palette as per your requirement. Now drag the category dimension to the size mark property. This will display each category of product with a different size. Next, drag the quantity measure to the size mark property. Click on the label mark property and select the Show Mark Label checkbox. This will display the approximate quantity of each category of product. Drag the segment dimension to the detail mark property. This will display the segment-wise category of products. Let me swap the view. Whenever you will hover over on the bar chart, it will display a tooltip which displays the name of the category, its segment, and its approximate quantity. You can also edit the information displayed in your tooltip. This can be done by clicking on the tooltip mark property and then in the Edit tooltip, edit the data as per your requirement. You can also insert various other information such as data source name, page count, and so on in your tooltip. Now what if I only want to highlight furniture in my view? Let's see how it is done. From the category color palette, select furniture and click the highlight selected items icon. This will highlight only furniture in your view. Let us change the display of our data. For this, from the Show Me, select one of the chart types that have been highlighted. Let us select the stacked bar chart. The final view displays the segment-wise quantity for each category of product.